That prime position, the Broncos will have home field advantage to start their playoff run, and we are so glad about that and that you joined us. I'm Phil Lipoff.
I'm Kim Christensen. They secured that today with their 14th win of the season. The Broncos may have not looked like the best in the AFC, but they beat the Chargers 19-3 in front of a sold-out crowd at Mile High. And with that win, the #1 playoff seed and a first-round bye. Fans don't really care how it happened. They're just glad it happened and happy to be here.
9 News reporter Rachel Krause is live from Empower Field for us. Rachel, fans have a right to feel good tonight.
Yeah, fans are absolutely thrilled with the W, and now the Broncos are saying bye-bye to the regular season and hello to a bye week before joining the playoffs.
It's about time. We've been following and disappointed for a few years. We still are diehard fans, but this year's the year, baby. I love it.
One seed! It was really loud and there was a lot of people.
The energy was non-stop. AFC champs, first time in like how many years?
It's been 10 years! It's been forever!
52-80!
We've had tickets for almost 20 years, and we've been here in the good and in the bad and in the cold and in the hot. Believe, that's the key.
Bo is doing good.
Now we finally got Bo Nix.
Finally.
Yes,
Yeah.
so exciting.
It's great.
I'm a Denver native. I've been here my whole life, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just happy to be from Denver, man. It's a lot of excitement in the city right now. It's a lot of energy in the city right now. So I'm just blessed. I'm happy. Going right back to the playoffs, going right back to the Super Bowl, man. It's exciting. It's a beautiful time to be in Denver. We got the best football team in the league.
Go Broncos!
Go Broncos! Let's go Broncos!
All right.
Now, all season long, it's been the cardiac Broncos stressing fans out, but fans are hopeful that now that they've made it through and they've got that bye week in place, it'll be smooth sailing through the playoffs. Reporting live in Denver, Rachel Krause, 9 News.
So wait a minute, break it down for me, Rachel. They're happy? I couldn't get it.
You couldn't tell. You couldn't tell?
My ears may never be the same. That's okay.
They deserve to be
Slight
screaming like that.
jubilation.
Yes. All right, Rachel, thank you. So new year, same weather pattern, I guess. Denver tied another high record today. It was warm. I mean, January, it was warm.
Yeah.
9 News Chief Meteorologist Kathy Sabin is here. Kathy, we've been saying that a lot. We broke a record, we tied a record.
I know. Welcome into a new year, but not a new weather pattern. The first Sunday in January saw afternoon temperatures in the mid-60s, 20 degrees warmer than average. The winds have come down a bit, which is great news, but this temperature trend, not great news. It's warm, it's dry. We're talking about fire danger and drought. Temperatures are a bit milder now at 42 at DIA, 36 in Denver, 56 in Colorado Springs this hour. Winds are calmer at the surface, but up over elevated terrain, still tracking gusts over 20 and 30 miles per hour. Winds are expected to increase with the arrival of a system that may bring some light mountain snow tomorrow. Denver stays dry, but accumulating snow and wind in the mountains could make for a more difficult drive up there tomorrow afternoon and evening. Unfortunately, we're going to miss out on this first system. Winter weather and travel advisories out for areas like Steamboat, and our temperature trend continues comfortable overnight, dropping into the 40s and basically staying there. But coming up, we're tracking a storm for Thursday, and that may mean not only colder weather, but a chance of rain and snow in Denver. More on that in just a bit.
Okay. More than 48 hours after a massive fire broke out, Denver firefighters are wrapping up their work on putting out what's left. Denver Fire says only a few trucks will stay on that scene overnight. The fire at a construction site of a new apartment complex got started Friday night, prompting a huge response. More than 150 firefighters were called to battle the flames. Tonight, a section of Leedsdale Drive remains closed. The city's transportation department warns if you are using that area for your morning commute, consider taking another way. Only one lane will be open in either direction between Hudson and Forest. Denver Fire is describing this as one of the largest fires the city has ever seen.
Yeah, it was large enough that the response has kept people from businesses in that area throughout the weekend. Here's 9 News reporter Janelle Finch.
What's left of a 5-alarm fire in Glendale has kept firefighters busy since Friday.
It was sort of intense because there was a lot of chaos in the neighborhood.
Denver Fire is hard at work, meaning nearby businesses are not.
tough closing down, but obviously with a fire, 4 or 5 alarm fire, whatever it was over there, yeah.
Tony McNabb
Had no choice.
was forced to close his restaurant after the fire broke out. Inga's Alpine Tavern is just down the street from the apartment building.
The staff that was here, just you sort of knew something was going on because of the sounds, and went out into the parking lot and saw the flames.
He says Denver police came and told his employees to evacuate.
Peter took the cash drawer home because he's like, if the building burns down, how to keep what cash we have.
McNabb says he came in Saturday morning to street closers surrounding the restaurant. He's used to getting 2 to 3 deliveries on Saturday, but only one got through.
You know, he couldn't get down the street. Finally, they opened it up, and he's like, can I drop off? And I'm like, yeah, we still need a delivery.
McNabb says he was able to open around 2 p.m. to a few regulars, but it hasn't been business as usual.
Can't do credit cards because everything's down, so we could do Venmo or cash.
He says he's still waiting for his internet and phone lines to be restored and roads to fully reopen.
Hopefully we get back to normal, you know, but it is hard to say because we don't know how long this is going to be shut down.
McNabb says he hopes all the activity will die down outside his restaurant so they can get back to business inside.
Have to wait and see, but we'll be here.
McNabb says it's worth it to stay open even when his operations are impacted like they are right now. He says he has fewer staff members that are in, but even just a few customers can offset the costs. This is new tonight. Roughly 15 people are out of their homes after an apartment fire. This happened in Lakewood. It happened this afternoon on West Maple Place. That's south of Highway 6 and west of Union Street. West Metro Fire says one resident was taken to the hospital but is expected to recover. The firefighters also rescued a couple of pets. The Red Cross is now helping people displaced by the fire. The cause is still under investigation.